A very good day to all of you from Team Wordaholics. At Wordaholics, we have been helping our students sound sophisticated at their work and in the social settings and score more in competitive exams like CAT, SAT, GRE, GMAT, SSC, Banking, UPSC. On a daily basis, we keep on giving our students 5 difficult words which are high frequency words for the competition point of view. Quickly moving on to the words. The first word is paradigm. Then we have paradox, parsimonious, parsing, and peccadillo. These are the words that we are going to discuss today. Moving on to the first word. The first word is paradigm. Basically, it means a standard, an ideal, or a way of looking at something. Basically, a trendsetter of something, who is a pioneer into something, the first person to do a particular thing. Hindi would be adarsh or a namuna, kind of a benchmarking. An antonym is odd and peculiar. So how do you remember this particular word for a longer time? Look at the left hand side of the visual that we have provided. It shows paramilitary troopers, paramilitary personnel giving respect to their DIG, paying him a salute to the DIG. DIG would be a Deputy Inspector General. Just imagine that for a moment. They are giving respect because they are looking at him as something of an ideal, as a standard, something as a trendsetter. So what are the various usages that we can do for this word? New paradigm, change of paradigm. Sentence 1. Self-driving cars from Tesla and Apple could lead to an entirely new paradigm in the automotive industry. It's changing the trend of the automotive industry. Sentence 2. Sairat changed the paradigm of Marathi film industry. It will be remembered as a trendsetter for ages to come. So look at the word trendsetter. So basically a paradigm is kind of setting the trend or changing the trend. That is what a paradigm is. Rest of the 2 sentences you can do on your own by pausing the particular video. Moving on to the word 2 for the day. Paradox is basically a contradiction, an inconsistency, incongruity, anomaly, oddity. Hindi would be virodhabhas, something which is not gelled together. Antonym is normality and usualness. Pronunciation is paradox. The word is itself clear. So how do you remember this word permanently into our particular memory? Look at the visual that we have provided. Imagine a farmer having a pair of ox. Para sounds like pair and ox is already present. So we have a farmer who has a pair of ox, but the problem is the oxes are both of different colors, are totally opposite to each other. So contradiction is that they are totally opposite to each other, and that is the meaning of paradox. This is how you'll remember this word for a longer time. Now, what are the various usages? Realty sector presents a paradox. Great Indian paradox. Sentence 1. Why is Jharkhand among the states of India such a paradox, so resource rich yet stuck in poverty rut? Sentence 2. MP's big power paradox. The government has ended with the problem of plenty, but it hardly has any bias for surplus power. Moving on to word number 3. Parsimonious is basically stingy, miserly, close-fisted, frugal. Somebody who doesn't like spending money is a parsimonious person. Hindi would be kanjoos and kifayati. Antonym is generous and lavish. Pronunciation parsimonious. So how do you remember this word for a longer time, permanently etched into our memory? Look at the left hand side of the particular visual that we have provided. Imagine a Parsi. A Parsi person is generally a stingy person. He will not spend. No offenses meant, but that is how they spend their money very, very cautiously. So a Parsi is spending his money very, very cautiously. Even before giving a single coin to someone, he will think 10 times. That is parsimonious for you. Somebody who is frugal, close-fisted, stingy. And what are the various usages? Parsimonious view, overly parsimonious. Sentence 1. The government has been extremely parsimonious while granting funds for research in higher education. Sentence 2. Mustafir Rahman was the most parsimonious of bowlers and B. Kumar one of the leading wicket takers in the series. Rest of the 2 sentences you can do on your own by pausing the video. Moving on to word number 4. Before we move on to word number 4, it is important that I tell you that there is a link provided for all these words in the YouTube description at the end of the particular video. You can go through the YouTube description and find out all those 1200 words that we have been discussing through this particular course videos. Now starting with parsimonious, starting with parsing, the word parsing basically means dissecting, cutting, separating, dividing and decomposing. Hindi would be बांटना, विभाजन करना, parsing. So antonym is, what will be the antonym of cutting something is joining something and uniting something. Pronunciation is pursing. It's not parsing, it's pursing. That is how it is pronounced. So what are the ways in which we can remember this word for a longer time, look at the particular visual that we have provided. Imagine a particular cucumber is being cut into various parts, parts. Imagine the word parsing has a missing s, partsing. If that was the word, then it would have been absolutely clear to you. Parsing. So basically you're cutting something into various parts. So that is how you'll remember this word for a longer time whenever you look at the word, whenever you next meet this particular word. So what are the various usages? Parsing of data carefully, parsing every move. Sentence 1, parsing through available data, it seems of the 816 municipal sewage treatment plants across India, only 522 work. Sentence 2, the organizers of the event had the big task of parsing through nearly 1.5 lakh requests against the capacity of 2000. The rest of the two sentences you can do on your own by pausing the video. Moving on to word number 5. The word is peccadillo. Peccadillo is basically a minor offense, an error, a lapse, a misconduct, or a negligence on the part of someone. Peccadillo is a small offense. Hindi would be mamuli galti, ek bhool, which can be forgotten easily. Antonym is virtue and honesty. If somebody is not doing any kind of a minor offense, he is basically virtuous and he is honest. Pronunciation is peccadillo. Peccadillo. So how do we remember this particular deal for a word for a longer time? Look at the visual that we have provided. Peccadillo. Somebody is trying to sell you a particular deal. An agent is trying to sell you a particular deal. He is telling this is a pakka deal. Le lo. Take this deal. This is a pakka deal. But looking at his body language, looking at his statistics, looking at his background, you feel that this is not a pakka deal. So basically what he's trying to do is a minor offense. He's basically trying to sell you something which is not right, is a misconduct or a lapse. So those pakka deals were not pakka deals. Those were small offenses to earn his livelihood. So you can forget him for that particular thing because he's not doing a big offense. He's just trying to live by selling you that pakka deal. So that is how you'll remember this word for a longer time. Usage, a mere peccadillo, some financial pica and peccadillo. Sentence 1, Congress said the history of Shiv Sena's violence makes Gaikwad's action with Air India staff look like a mere peccadillo. Sentence 2, stalking in India is still considered a minor sexual peccadillo in a culture where politicians justify it by saying boys will be boys. The rest of the sentences you can do on your own by pausing the video. And with that, we have reached to the end of this particular presentation from Wordaholics. We keep on saying, keep sounding sophisticated and score more. If you have a friend, a relative, or somebody who would be interested in words like this, you can ask them to SMS ADD to 9546307452 to receive this Power Words daily for free. Also, we have a compilation of a particular book that we have compiled, which contains simple, effective, and practical secrets of the language learning experts and the language learning teachers to help you speak English in record time of just 30 days. No need to spend years now. You can just learn and speak fluent English and impress people in just 30 days. That is what the book promises. You can download it from the Amazon link that is being provided on this particular visual. With that, we have come to the end. Keep sounding sophisticated and keep scoring more. And